I still remember his first email. He didn't use the wink thing. He went straight for the gusto, long, informative email, copied and pasted stuff from my profile. It was so affirming that he actually read it. Then our first phone call, we talked for an hour and a half and it felt like 5 or 10 minutes. How often does that happen? It was wonderful. He was leaving for 3 weeks. We kept talking 2 times a day, 3 times a day, 4 times a day, 5 times a day. By the time he came back, I couldn't wait to meet him. The day came. I walked outside, got to the sidewalk. The angels were singing. Whoa! And then there was this light breeze that came through the trees, and I looked and I saw this blur way down the sidewalk, and I said, Lord, don't let him be heinous and offensive when he finally gets close enough for me to see it or smell it. It was electric. Everything was electric. Easy, effortless. I mean, you need to know, when we, well, everything was electric. He and I got along effortlessly. When things are so easy, when they sync up, you sync where you want to sync, you're different where you want to be different in this way that makes you both just expand your consciousness. It's amazing. And we got to this point where, well, it was only natural that we were going to take it to that next level. There is something magical about being in a healthy relationship with someone you love. And for those of us that are single, online dating is one of the fastest ways to open up the floodgates for love and connection. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I need to inform all of you that there is a nasty virus spreading itself through the online dating world. Dishonesty, negative expectations, and wishful thinking are knocking fabulous, eligible singles offline at an alarming rate. And I'm here to give you the vaccine to make sure that you don't fall offline unnecessarily. 1 minute, you have this ebullient feeling as you fill out your desires and place that order online. Oh, I can't wait to get it answered. The next, someone who checked all the right boxes, has all the shared interests, turns out to be a fake, a fraud, an imposter, and sometimes, a liar. A straight-out liar. It's terrible. Within seconds, you go from being all the way up here, knocked off your precipice of positive expectation, deep into the abyss of doubt, and I knew it could never be that easy done. You flail around in that sea for too long, you're going to end up washed up on the beach of abandonment. That's right. You will be offline. Please notice that you have a handout on your desk. This is of great importance. I've got 3 steps for you to help you be impervious to this dreadful, dream-stealing disease that has intercepted the life of singles. Know that you can pass this information on if you do not need it personally. Number 1, know what you want and why you want it. Have you visualized what the perfect relationship for you is to enhance your life? If you don't know what it looks like, you're not going to attract it. In fact, if you haven't figured it out, Universe will probably send you anything from here to here to help you figure that out, and I think we all know what that's like. So, know what you want, and know why you want it. Do you want someone because you want to make someone else jealous? Not a good way to do it. Or, do you want someone because you're trying to replace your own work? Which is making yourself happy and creating a great environment that is full of love from within that someone else from the outside simply adds to, does not create or substitute. Number 2, have positive expectations and be ready to receive what you're asking for. Positive expectations, if you're waiting for the past to show up, I guarantee it, go in the kitchen and bake some chocolate chip cookies because it's going to come knocking. And actually, by now, if that's your attitude, it probably has a key and it won't even happen. It will show up. So have positive expectations that you can attract exactly what you want. Having those positive expectations will make sure that when it arrives, you can receive it. Because if you don't expect it and it surprises you anyway, typically you'll run from it because you won't trust that it's what you actually asked for. Number 3, very important. Fill out your profile as accurately as possible. Whether you're actually looking for a mate or not looking for a mate, just going through the process is extremely good. It gives you an opportunity to assess where you are with your own desires. And if you need to scale back on what you think you can ask for from yourself, guess what? You're going to manifest people that will give you less than what you actually want. The more important issue is, why are you scaling back on your own desires in any area of your life? Fill out that profile accurately and know that with online, there's 2 benefits. The first one is, you are not limited to what comes through on that email. I don't care if you ever get an email or a link, you can trip over them in an elevator. It still works. When you fill out that online profile, energetically, you have filed very important documentation with the universe. And it is paying attention, and it will listen and respond to what you want, so long as you focus on it, and you expect it, and you receive it when you get it. Ladies and gentlemen, please, if you know anyone in this position, make sure that they use these tools so that they don't get offline, they stay online and get everything else in line. 2 times a day, preferably before breakfast in the morning and at night before you go to sleep. And know that you can take these same principles and apply them to every other area of your life, but beware that there are side effects which may occur, including incredible developments in life due to the fact that you now have a much better attitude and will attract wonderful things to yourself.